Hey guys, Dan here with VittorTech, and this is the new laptop tablet stand from MOFT. And it's not just one stand, not two, not three, not even four, but 5-in-1 laptop stand. And I'll get to how this actually transforms into 5 different stands in a moment. The MOFT 5-in-1 stand is meant to hold your device at varying angles depending on how you're going to be using it. And just like all other MOFT products, they're made from high quality materials. I love buying products from them because they're always extremely high quality, just like the MagSafe wallet. If you've seen that review on my channel, I still stand by the fact that it is the strongest MagSafe wallet that I've used out of all of them. Of course, if you haven't seen it, go back and check out that review now. But the MOFT 5-in-1 stand is actually made of this fiberglass material that again leads it to feeling very high quality. You've also got, if I fold this open, some leather accents. This is obviously the gray model, but there's 4 different colors that this accent is going to come in. It's a sleek finish and it's a really small, compact design, as you can see here. Weighs just under 2 pounds, so it is a little heavier than I actually expected it to be, but that makes sense because when this is folded open, it's going to hold up to 22 pounds. Now getting to the different ways that you can use this stand. So the first one we've got is actually the easiest to change into, and that's the actual standing portion of this. So we're going to open this all the way up. We're going to pop that side out. We're going to pop this side in, and it should just click right into place like that. Get my laptop here. Now the other part to make this secure, because you can see that it's wobbling, is you fold this open. There's another piece that folds up here, put that in place. Now it's locked into place pretty firmly. So this is where you'd be able to put your laptop on here. I would turn it and use it just like this as a standing desk. Obviously way too high for me right now because my desk is high, but you get the idea. So this standing desk is actually going to raise it 11 inches from what it was on the flat surface. So in most cases, aside from when you're ironically doing this review on a standing desk itself, but on most surfaces, this is going to take you from a sitting position all the way up to a standing position, which is a pretty cool thing to have on a device that is so compact. Now, when you do have a laptop on here, the biggest concern is it stable? So typing on this, you can see it's not really moving all that much. It's actually a pretty stable thing to use. Even when I push hard on it, I'm not afraid that this is going to fall off. So it's a really sturdy standing device if you are looking for some sort of folding standing desk. Now, the other thing to consider is that in this standing mode, it's said to support up to 22 pounds. And that got me thinking, what if, you see where I'm going with this? What if we try the brand new M1 iMac on this? As you can see, it's a pretty light device, much lighter than the original Intel model. So can this theoretically work here? We're taking a big risk here, guys. It can. It does work. It's not the most stable thing, obviously, because the base is so small, but it's kind of cool to see that in theory, again, I'm using a standing desk, so this is huge, but it could work if you actually wanted to prop up your iMac to a standing position. Now, depending on how near and dear you hold your iMac, I wouldn't necessarily try this, but good to know that it's an option. Okay, so that was the standing option. But like I said, this is a 5-in-1, so that was one. Now let's look at the second position. And I'll note that these are not the easiest things to fold. There's a lot of different areas where it can fold. So they do come equipped with these instructions, which I'll show you on screen now. So we did the standing mode. Now we're going to do the 60-degree angle. So this is the same position pretty much as we did for the standing. Now the difference here is that this piece is going to fold in, and just like that. This is your second position, which is the 60-degree angle. And what you would generally use this for is actually a tablet. So here I have the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, and there's a little flap here you can see on the front where you can set the iPad, and then that's going to be your viewing angle. I personally wouldn't use this for a laptop because the screen obviously wouldn't be this flat. So you can see here, if you do it with a laptop, it's obviously going to be a very weird angle. In fact, I wouldn't really opt to use this in any regard, I don't think. But as for a tablet, this actually works really nicely in pretty much any orientation. As you can see here, it's at a pretty natural angle to use when you're at your desk. The only thing to be aware of when you are using a tablet is that it does have this flap to hold it up, so it gets a little hard to use the home button. It's not impossible, like as you can see, I can swipe up there, but it is a little bit awkward because you can't reach right down to the bezel. Now to alleviate that, there is actually 2 slots here. So if I take it out of that and put it into the smaller one here, there you can see it's maybe not as secure, but now you're able to much easier use that home button. Now moving on to the next angle. So this one's going to be the 45-degree angle. So we're going to open this back up. That's going to fold back in. I believe it's as simple as that. And there you go. There's your 45-degree. So in this case, you're probably going to be using a laptop, not a tablet. Here we're going to open it, put it within that spot there. And as you can see, that's a pretty natural angle to actually type on. Whether you're standing at a desk, whether you are using this for while you're laying on your couch, this is actually a really nice angle to be able to type on, where the screen is exactly at the orientation that you'd want it to be. So 45 degrees, this is sort of the middle degree, and this is the one that I think most people are going to use for that slightly propped up position. Next, we're going to go even lower into a 35-degree angle. And in this one, you're going to go open, you're going to fold that piece in here, and then you're going to use that resting up against the magnets. And it is important to note that there's magnets all over this so that it's able to snap into place and stay secure. So that's what leads this to not fold open no matter how much pressure I'm putting on it from over here. So this is 35 degrees. This one might be a little more relaxed if you were laying on the couch. And then last, we have the 25-degree option. So here again, we're going to fold this open. We're going to open this just like that so that this flap is open. And just like that, it locks into place. So this is the 25-degree angle. And that's the lowest it's going to go. Okay, so I've shown you all of these options. Now the biggest test is going to be, can this be used without all of these instructions, right? Because you're not going to want to have to carry this paper around all of the time. I've used this a couple of times now. So putting that away, how many of these can I actually do? All right, ready? So first we're going to do the standing desk portion. So I think that this folds in that way. This folds out that way. Remember to secure it with the magnet in the bottom, and that's your standing portion. Next, we're going to go for the steeper option here, which I believe you fold in. That is not correct. All right. That's got to be the 45-degree angle. Okay, we're doing these out of order. Next, this is going to be the 25-degree angle. Then we've got that is nothing. Okay, that is the okay, that's the 60-degree angle. And then I believe the last one is folding this in, going like that, and then that would be your 35-degree angle. Okay, so it's not the easiest thing to figure out. If you've done it a couple of times, you're gonna have your go-to angles that you're used to, and you're gonna remember them. If you are quizzed on the spot to do all of the positions, you might fail it unless you kept the instructions or you access them online, of course. Perhaps by watching this video. So whether you're using a tablet or you're using a laptop, this is a really good device to use. Again, it's very thin, it's very compact, just under 2 pounds. It's not the heaviest thing in the world, but the functionality you get by carrying this around is just significant. My overall impression is that this is actually a pretty incredible device to be using, and a lot of people agree. As you see online, it's got 4.9 stars, and also in its initial Kickstarter phase, when they were just funding this project, it got over $1 million in the initial Kickstarter fund. So a lot of people were really interested in this device, and I think they've done a good job on delivering. The MOFT 5-in-1 stand is available on the MOFT website, and I'll leave a link down below in the description. It is an affiliate link, and I will make money on it, but you don't have to pay anymore, so it's a great way to support the channel. You'll see online that it's available in 4 distinct different colors. Again, this part is always going to be that black gray, but on the inside is where you're going to see that pop of color. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about the MOFT 5-in-1 stand. Is this something that you're considering using? Do you find it useful? Would you consider carrying this around to get that added functionality and the great angles of using your laptop, tablet, whatever it is? Let me know that down below in the comments. And while you're down there, remember to hit that subscribe button to see more videos like this from me, and hit the like button to tell YouTube that videos like this don't suck. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.